然后还有麦克风，
对，他会放。现在走。哇，这个好危险哦！耶！哇，这么陡的，我是先不要，马上删档案，先删档案。OP， 但他有点矮。OK， 爽。哦，好险。
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that,
你们没有看那个吗？没有看巴西吗？
有啊。
哦，看到什么？哦。
进到3-2的时候，我们两个在守。
哈哈。
对。
哦。
对，2比半。但巴西真的，
但是我有买到1本21，
真假的？赚翻了吧？
原来买100块了
，100块也是不错，1500哎，不错，哇，这样拿2比1，好屌哦！怎么会想到？怎么会有这个灵感？
他蛮会抓的，
不是啊，这太不可能了吧？你是谁？看，哈哈，撞到人。谁啊谁？那谁？副手出来。守住啦，这么多人，给一点。没给他分钟。
He seems to be in the right place at the right time.
赚120，妈的
！6呀，2呀，2呀腿，第1晚我呀。我呀，第一轮真的一堆和局，因为和局基本都1比1啊，大家一起跳。
OK， 爽。哇，那线真的好硬哦，好难打。
我认真，对啊，他是188而已，但是
像神一样，
太直。不知道他年纪大了会。
围堵魔刃，全部围堵魔刃，再见。啊，高天顶。可是每一条都是那个挨着进的，
是刚握吗？
2万，哎，可惜，好帅，抓到投篮感觉。真的，什么灵感
？And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2, outside Jackson.
不错。
From past the arc.
哇，会进哎，好球！
Good on the 3-point shot.
真的会进。我也不知道是谁，那我知道是谁，我知道是谁。看差这么多，太烂了吧！我还要习惯一下这个荧幕的 latest。我也觉得很奇怪。反正我传到。
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball.
超爽！他那个停，他一停球，想到不会真的要踢的吧？真的就踢了，真的不够烂。对，
不是，我觉得最大的关键就是内马尔一下场，
整个火起来，对不对？
你不觉得昨天内马尔根本没有他认真？
哦，是吗？他一直在滚来滚去啊，这一直可能太好笑。
不很认真抢球啊。
人家人家30岁了，
他粘球了。
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
我靠呗，干嘛这样子呢？
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Morant.
哇，这个可以哦！
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to
哇，波就手刀也不行，
完全拿完
in full control.
And that outstanding drive and finish to Yuelai Mobile One.
那我要回家看，还是不然就叫丁丁来好了。因为他在家里，我跟我弟还有我老婆在那个小白熊在家里看。 还是他们都一起来？我怕你们会吵到了。应该是英国赢。
你买英国？那你买来？
我发现忘记调掉了。
本来不是现在打，没啥，我觉得买好了。
After 1 quarter of play.
我后来买汤面。
For Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Rebounding was the difference.
对对对。
You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting.
我忘记调那个，我刚刚上第一节忘记调体力了，所以他们现在都没。对，忘记调体力，刚才突然想到。
And it's George at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Morant.
谁？这个看起来超烂，干，很超怪的地方。张沃。
Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths.
真是麻烦，等一下，切不进去，内线太厚了，切不进去。哇，好小个！快艇的内线。
Morant passes to Jackson.
帮忙一下，
Kick out to Adams.
投了，接了。超扯，这个超扯，太不像人类了，这个。
3 assists in the game. Morant against George. Not this game.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Brooks. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing,
La
running
Ravia,
plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get.
哦，太屌了吧！哦，对，这也是被某人的无理给弄到。
And take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T
OK，
5G slam
稳住稳住。
You played on some gritty teams. You hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal.
谁？
What's that
果然
look
这
like
这
on
漂
the
亮。
court? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out
哦，好危险！
and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it.
耶，溜进去了。
And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go. Contact. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the dish to Brooks. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside.
好险！哇，这么烂！
And again, Memphis no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. And moving on after the tough loss they took.
哇，张沃，追平了，追平了。
They had their opportunity. Let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that.
看到了 ，yes， 完美，这贴起来，叫暂停，叫暂停，哇，好险好险！他刚刚那个没有要继续了，赶快叫我暂停。Defensive play.
Conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
是不是只是要
This first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg? So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing.
可以吗？不行，差一点。
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
To the middle. Here's Jackson.
然后以后
The shot comes out. So
变成一
Clippers
个
will take it the other way.
因为我觉得可外有些东西蛮 OP 的，试一下。
George against Jones. George passes to Zubac.
OK 吗？哎呀，
Outside
出
for
去，快出去！
Wall against Morant.
哇，被摸到了，
Defensive play
被
to
被
disrupt
影响
the
到，
alley-oop.
我唱球，啊，死定了，是吧？
And Morant throws it down.
三分，再看，
Out in the open court, few defenders
好险哦！哇，我刚刚没发现，哈哈，传的太急了。
skill. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Wall. He's got 8. Now the pass to Leonard. Over Brooks.
有吧
And
？Yes， 成功了，成功了，这个是可外连轮。
Quick rise and quick fire from range. This is automatic stuff.
看的那个预判。
他预判了他的预判。
Anticipation.
Hi everybody, Kawhi Leonard.
You don't need to be a genius to know they should know 50% of it.
And now let's talk about that first half.
哦是啊，哦对啊，他就是一直要打不打的。
That's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of.
对我33。对啊，我中间，
你是78、79？
对，不，我7788，我7788，还好，正常还好。
他是大尾戒，但是对。
It's been a great performance from him. Really stay
我们再差一届。我丁丁也是那个，丁丁跟你同届。不是胖丁啊，丁丁，我说我老婆。
哦，
吓我一跳，胖丁的确比较老一点。胖丁40了吧？有啦。我们30，我就是今年才登记的。我靠，什么东西？
跟他们在一起很久了。
对啊，12年。
啊，
完了。可恶。我们两个差，真的。Yes， 波动赖。
I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he nails the third.
And there's a flexibility to
是吗？
he could be a high guy. Really depends on what a team needs.
看我这个真的按不好哎。
We'll talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The second effort goes back up.
守住了啦，没那么容易的啦。
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the
easy 啊，妈的没人。
They're not backing off. Yes, only one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
不能放下去，好危险。这样子。
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scorer in their second unit. That provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe they
盖到了，哇
come off the bench and do their damage.
有了，他结婚了啊！哦，这么早，那真是蛮早。26岁我还不知道自己在干嘛。哦，他比较年纪比较大。也有可能啊，我呢，15岁。哦，对，不行哎。啊！收到了。哦
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
All passes to George. Inside, Covington pass to Zubac.
过来，打一个。
outside Wall. 5 to shoot.
And one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chance to take a look at some numbers for Norman Powell. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And that one falls for John Wall. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to Brooks. It's Jones on the wing. Defended by George. Here's Clark. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Fader out of the way. It's Clark with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies.
太傻，是这样吗？你说把
To the wing on the left. Oh, good on the triple.
我们不是美国。
Outside, George for the lead. Wow. 3-point range. George has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Clark is screen on Covington. He takes it in.
侯孝贤，他什么？这什么垃圾？
He has 5.
Nice job. Inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac, and it's Powell in for John Wall. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. John Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Paul George really a true.
And George drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. A 3-ball. That one no good. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Got it off in time. That shot off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers ahead. Up 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Norman Powell is out there with Paul George. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Just 3 to shoot. Here's George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
He feeds it to Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
George against Morant. And George kicks to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. John Wall comes in for Norman Powell. Three-pointer, Brooks. They get the rebound. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Outside, Wall. Outside for George. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now that's 11 points for George. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Adams finds Brooks. Back to Adams. Covington with the steal.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Adams against Wall. No good on that one. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the right side. Back to Brooks. To the paint. Not going to go that time. Good D by Covington. And so George. Will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a one-point game. Outside Leonard. It's good.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Covington passes to Leonard. 50 seconds left in the game. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
All with it. Defended by Adams. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Brooks in the corner, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. He kicks it to Morant. Back to Brooks. Fires the three. Releases one from 3.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Poked away. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Launches it. Misses the tray. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom.
Everybody have the green light. So, I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you, coach.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Steven Adams.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Knicks on D, off the inbound pass, and it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Randall, a screen on Holiday. Brunson passes to Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for Julius Randall, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. They've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Reddish finds Randall over on Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we have to take another look at that block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And the Bucks with possession. 4-point game. Middleton with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Antetokounmpo against Robinson. Up top, Randall. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. They get the rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities.